All right, back to another episode of Dojo Talk Presents. Jody said it first, and best believe Jody says it first all the time. So, with that being said, we're going to get into this topic that's not sports today, but on a lot of things that we all touch on, men and women, generally throughout the world.
My stuff is not going to just be about sports. We're talking about everything. We're covering it all. This is a conversation that, shout out to tonight's conversation. I love what those guys are doing, what those guys and ladies are doing. I always would love to be a part of, some of those conversations they have.
Who wouldn't?
I agree with some, I disagree with some. This brother right here is a very highly intelligent brother. I love a lot of his topics. Let's see about this one though.
Most dudes who on their square and pursuing their business and walking in and what they supposed to, they's not asking your body count.
So you're saying body count doesn't matter?
So, body count doesn't matter. Well, you wanted me to go ahead and do this first, so I'm going to say this first. I'm going to be honest. Body count only matters to men, no matter who the man is, when it's about to establish the time of marriage or seriously pursuing. The reason why I say this is because nobody wants to be with a woman. They don't talk about the past. Then they homeboy 2, 3 months, 4 months later down the line, find out that's who you with. And then, we had all in the back of the Winnebago or whatever the fuck that was stretched out. And now we got to come to you after y'all done met and hold this whole conversation. So when did this happen?
With me, and this is, like I said, me and my brothers, we've had these conversations for years and years and years. I'm honest to a fault, I feel. The older I get, the more I realize, when real goes wrong. Because I be honest to a fault.
Hey, real goes wrong a lot, man.
And
Dave Chappelle.
Nah, for real. So my take on this, as you just said, there's a difference. If this man is looking to make you his wife one day, he wants to know about your past. He cares. It matters to him because these are things that made you you.
Hey,
I share the truth. You know what I'm saying? I always have. Mm-hmm. So if we looking at around the time we first started, talking to girls, this and that. So somewhere between that age of middle school to high school, 11 to 14.
Well, let me touch on that. Well, hold on. And what we talking about when we say body count, we're not talking about your teenage years. Because everybody guilty in that time. So I'm going to let you finish with that. I just wanted to make sure I throw that in there. We're not talking about the teenage years.
Shit, I'm talking about fucking.
That's what I'm talking about. But that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying, like, a man don't care about no body count at 14, 15, 16, 18.
Oh, yeah. When you a teenager, when a boy is, he's not a man. But when he's a boy, shit, you trying to see, she fuck. Then, hell, I'm trying to fuck. So that's just like in the woods. So you let that nigga hit. I know I look better than that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
And
so
people do that.
Exactly. So if I'm honest, like I said, we going back to middle school, high school. So we're looking at about 11 to 14 up until, whenever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We both married men. So I found my wife at 26.
Found mine at 35.
So, you know what I'm saying? His time is a little bit more extended than mine. However, over that time frame of us talking to females, having relationships, so whatever the case might be, I'll be honest. When the situation is brought up, I'm letting you know what's up. So, if I find out something later on that was not shared to me, it's going to make me feel a kind of way.
It affects the trust.
It affects the trust. And I think any man, that's normal for anybody, man or female.
Facts.
So, I feel what he's saying, a man in his position and this and that, but I don't care how much money I have. I don't care my status, this and that, whatever. Hell, that probably matters more because if I'm of a certain status, then I need my woman to be able to match my status. I need my woman to be able to elevate me. Because behind every, I don't even say behind, I say beside every great man is a woman that's even better.
That's facts.
I feel like Obama wouldn't be Obama without Michelle.
Exactly, because if you trash in some areas, your partner is supposed to improve you.
Exactly.
So if I had a problem with doing this, and this person didn't have a problem doing this person's supposed to improve that. Exactly. If I have a good job and doing this and doing that, and I'm good at managing money, but this one isn't. I'm supposed to help improve that.
Exactly.
That's how that comes together. So
that's the dynamic of the two.
but
To
the
help make a
one
better
thing
one.
that's only different in that, and this is why, women only control one factor to me, and that's the controlling of the baby. Now, if the body count don't matter, now here's the problem with where that stands. When does the body count not matter? If it don't matter at all. Because it can happen while you with it, but that's a sign of infidelity that could cause me to not be able to say, this is my child. Once I can think in my mind that this is not my child, okay, what if I don't have this certain type of stance to be able to fight this all the time? Now I'm on child support for 18 years, and baby wasn't even mine. Now I done built a bond with the baby. I done built this with the baby. I done spent money.
It don't even
on
take 18 years to build.
it don't. That's what I'm saying. So that
I've
you,
seen
but you
brothers
see
fall
what I'm
victim
saying?
to that, you know
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You see
That's
what I'm
fucked up.
saying, and that's
I
that's where that body count matters to men.
With me,
per se.
another reason why body count matters to me, I got a bougie dick. I always said I got a bougie dick. I didn't want to just fuck. If I know that you've been fucking with some dusty, dirty ass niggas prior, I don't even want you, shawty. I don't care how easy it is for me to get. I don't care how fine you is. I don't care what it is and everything that you trying to offer me. If I know certain dusty ass niggas done been up in it, I don't want it. Thank God I have never had anything in my life, and I don't ever plan.
But let's
to have
change the
anything in my
standpoint.
life.
Does body count matter to women? Y'all tune in on that.